Good morning, welcome to iSpace, the official podcast of YMCA Nelson Mandela Bay, with a platform where your voices are heard and the impact begins. I am your host, Tabilim Somi, and today we are going to be having another episode, an interesting one. I'm sure that you guys kind of excited. I don't want to think for you guys, but as you can see, we have a special guest today from Nkosinathi Foundation, based in Port Elizabeth. I'm not going to dwell much on their intro and what they do and all of that. I'm just going to allow the lady, Loandrie, to introduce herself. Yes, and also she has company also. So, does she appear? Oh, she's sleeping. Sorry, you won't be able to see her. But yeah, she also has company. So yes, hi Loandrie.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Very happy to be here.
So excited to have you also. Can you please tell us about yourself? Who are you? What do you do? And where do you come from? I already told them that you come from Nkosinathi Foundation, but I want to know a lot more about you.
Yes, my name is Loandrie. I am a social worker at Nkosinathi Foundation. I studied in Stellenbosch. I've got a master's degree in social work, and I've been working at the Nkosinathi Foundation full time for just over a year.
Oh, that's nice. When did you? Oh, it's been over a year.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's amazing. What do you guys do at Nkosinathi Foundation? Just give us like a little brief of what the work that you guys do.
We like to sum it up as breaking barriers of blindness.
Mm-hmm.
We provide holistic services to persons with vision loss of all ages,
yes,
in Nelson Mandela Bay and surrounding areas,
mm-hmm,
and their families, and we do advocacy and awareness as well.
Oh, okay. So there are programs that you guys carry out that relate to so you advocate for like blind people.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Any training sessions at organizations, at events, information about eye care, how to treat persons with disabilities.
Yes.
Any obstacles our clients encounter in society or communities,
yes,
we try to address those.
Yes.
We provide psychosocial support to individuals.
Mm.
We've got support groups. We have an ECD center for visually impaired children,
yes,
and multi-disabled children. We provide computer training to persons who've lost their sight later in life. We provide braille training,
yes,
etc.
Yes. Okay.
Is that Breeze?
Okay.
And this is my guide dog Breeze.
Yes.
She is also working with me.
Mm.
She likes to think she's working with me, and she welcomes all the clients in my office.
Oh, that's nice.
Make sure everybody feels welcome.
That's nice. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm really much interested in, because you guys work with the blind people. You are also blind.
Yes.
Can you please tell us maybe the first steps that you are able to recognize that a person is blind, or maybe how do you go about it, especially when you're doing those advocacy thingies and all of that, assist people? How do you recognize that, okay, a person maybe has a problem with their vision and a problem with, how do you guys go about that?
Any change in vision, if you
Mm-hmm.
notice that your sight has changed in any way,
Mm-hmm.
if your eyes are red, if your vision is blurry,
Yes.
if you see spots, any change in vision, we strongly encourage you to go to an optometrist as soon as possible. Many eye conditions are preventable.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if they are not curable, there is treatment for them that significantly slow down the pace at which you lose your sight.
Yes.
And we want the person to keep their sight for as long as possible.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Is it? I'm not sure if it's okay, but can you please tell me about you? Like, when did you, if you're comfortable, telling us about your sight? When did you lose your sight? If were you born with it, and all of those things? Only if you are comfortable.
No problem.
Okay.
I was born with a progressive eye condition,
Okay.
so I always knew one day I would be blind, which changes the way you think about yourself and your future. I always thought my life would be over if I lose my sight, so I better live as much as possible,
Yes.
because it's all gone once I lose my sight.
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout the years I used eye medication and had eye operations to the extent where I had additional complications not actually related to my eye condition because of all the preservatives in the eye meds and the operations and things. And then when I was 23, I lost a significant amount of vision to the degree that I had to change the way I did everything. I couldn't read anymore, I couldn't write, I couldn't walk by seeing, I couldn't go to the shop and do my own shopping. I had to change everything, the way I did things. So at first I focused on, I compared what I could see with what I was able to see before the complications, which really paints a dim picture. And then, by God's grace, Breezy, I changed from to comparing being able to see nothing to what I can see. And what I can see is color and light and dark. I just can't see any definition. I can't see people's faces or read and write. But the vision I do have is very helpful. So to make that switch, it really helped me a lot. And then I lost my sight right after completing a learnership at the bank, where they accommodated me by giving me magnification software on the computer. And then after the applications, even that couldn't work for me anymore. But my brother's boss, who knew me, he gave me a job answering the phones at their company. So I did that for about 2 years. I literally pushed a button to open the doors for people. And I answered the phone, that's it.
Yes.
It gave me time to become comfortable with what I can see now.
Yes.
And to dream again. And then I found out, you know what, I want to be a social worker.
Yeah.
So I resigned that job and I applied at Stellenbosch. And yes, I went to Stellenbosch. At the same time I applied for university. I applied for my first guide dog. I didn't want to get one before the time. I felt I'm not doing anything, I won't be using the dog.
Yes, yes.
But I thought, like, you know, I'm going to have a life now, so I'm going to be moving around, I need this help now.
Definitely.
And yes, I studied at Stellenbosch. I walked into the classroom at 26 years old as a first year student. All the other students were almost 10 years younger than me. And I was just too stubborn to fail. You get people who support you and you get people who wonder what you're doing there. And the one thing I tell almost all my clients at the moment is you are always going to get those people. And you can choose to focus on those who support you or those who don't believe in you. Because you always, no matter how smart you are or how hard you work, you're always going to get those two camps. But you can choose.
Yes.
So I graduated cum laude.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then I went on to do my master's degree, and for 6 years I lived on my own, in my own flat in Stellenbosch. Did my own shopping with my guide dog, everything by myself.
Okay.
Yes. So that's where I am right now. When I did my master's degree, it was difficult to just sit behind the computer every day. So I thought, no, I want to give something back. And I was a member of Nkosinathi Foundation since I was 18 years old. And they advertised for the management board, and I thought, you know what, I've got something to offer.
Yes.
So I applied for that, and I was the chairperson for 3 years. And then when I finished my master's degree, I thought, wait, I need to move on now. So I resigned, and a couple of months after that, the social work vacancy opened up, and I applied for that.
Again, and then you came back.
But it's a big difference, because on the management board, you really report. You're a bit removed. I want to be on the ground running.
Yeah, so, you don't want to sit and do sit on the computer.
Like, I'm a social worker. I want to be out there doing the work. So I'm very happy to be where I am right now.
Your story is really, really inspiring. I don't know, but it's really, really touching to know that when you realize that, okay, this is happening to me, it didn't stop you from achieving your dreams. It didn't stop you from being who you are today. Because, I mean, you could have sat and said, you know what, my life is now over now. I'm just sitting back. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to continue. But you were like, you know what, this won't stop me from being the person I want to be. This won't stop me from, because we usually we face a lot of young people who, when you face a certain challenge, especially the vision one, it hits. It hits a lot of young people. And then you find them that they don't feel much motivated or encouraged to like go pursue your studies, do what you're passionate about, you know. So it's really inspiring to know that you were able to do that despite of your disability, despite of what happened to you, you know. So it's really, really transforming, because we also do work with young people, but we haven't really encountered young people who maybe are in a similar situation, you know. So we want to know in future on maybe what support do people who are blind usually need, you know. How do we guys give you support without making you feel like you are, without making you feel like we are feeling sorry for you, you know. That sometimes we overdo it. You know. Sometimes we overstep, whereas we're just trying to be supportive, you know, whereas we're trying to be there for you guys. How do we do that without making you feel, guys, like we are doing a lot and we are making you feel like, you know, you are more like depending on us on some sort, if I may put it like that?
So support looks different for each person.
Yes.
What each person wants or needs or how they want to be helped is different.
Mm-hmm.
So self-advocacy from the person with vision loss is very important.
Yes.
It's no use you do something wrong and I just keep quiet and I sit and be frustrated.
Yes.
You don't even know what you did. I feel like I don't like what you did.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally feel that self-advocacy and teaching those around you is very, very important as a visually impaired person.
Yes.
And that never stops because you keep engaging people.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tell them, listen here, please don't talk about me like that.
Yes,
Please don't grab me and push and pull me around. And even if you go to the shop and people will speak to the person next to you.
Yeah.
When my brain is perfectly functioning, I can actually speak for myself.
Yes, true.
Support's different for each person. The one thing I will say is you can ask the person, may I help you? How would you like me to help you?
Yes.
If they say no thanks, I'm fine, then you can respect that.
Yeah.
Some things blind people know how to do very, very well. For example, walking from your house to the cafe on the corner.
Yes.
If they've done it a million times, they are very capable of doing that. They might not need your help with that, but maybe one day when they're trying to get the bus and they can't read the sign on the bus, which bus is which bus,
true.
they're going to need your help on that day. So I think you can ask, would you like to be helped? How would you like me to help you?
Yes.
And then, like I said, if you encounter somebody, speak to them directly. Ask them, what is your name? When you speak to them, say, Loandrie, would you like this, Loandrie? I can get you that, you know, because if you're in a group of people and somebody just says, do you want a hot dog? I've got no idea who you're speaking to. Are you speaking to me? Are you, so that's the one thing. And but yeah, asking for help, I think. How can I help?
Okay, that's. I think that one, it really does make sense, because you might at some point you don't want to overstep. So it's best to ask, how can I help you? Do you need help with anything? Something like that. And also you mentioned that you're a social worker. So can you please tell us about that? You work with kids or you work with everyone? How is it? Please take us through your work.
Yes, I work with people of all ages. We get a lot of referrals from the hospital, the provincial hospital eye clinic.
Okay.
So as soon as the doctors feel they can't do any more for the person to help them to protect their sight, or the sight has decreased to the extent where they're struggling to do tasks of daily living, etc.
Yes.
They get referred to us. I do counselling. We do an assessment, so we do counselling, and then we slot them in with whatever they need, and we connect them to whatever resources. If they need to apply for a disability grant, if they would like to become a member of.
Sorry, do you need water?
Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, if they would like to become a member of the South African Library for the Blind,
Yes.
if they would like to connect with other visually impaired people. Mobility is a big concern for many people, so we have an orientation and mobility practitioner. She teaches people how to use the white cane and how to perform tasks of daily living, like cooking, making your coffee, cleaning your house, identifying your clothes, doing your shopping, all those things. I refer them to her.
Yes.
If they're interested in doing a computer, some people were in a job and they lost their sight. If they can gain computer skills, they become employable again. If that is an option for them, then we slot them in with our computer training. If they're interested in Braille, so whatever they need or I feel they could benefit from, I would refer them to that and then keep following up. Are they attending? Are they happy? How has their life improved? What more concerns do they have? Sometimes things pop up as you go along. Things happen. So we deal with it. We take it as it comes.
Yes. That's really amazing. Because, you know, as you're speaking, I'm realizing that we don't teach ourselves much about people, about blind people, you know, disabled people. I feel like we tend to be avoidant at some point, or I don't know. I think we lack a lot of knowledge on how, you know, okay, how it happens, and during because it can happen. It can literally happen to anyone. You know? Yes, it can literally happen to me now, right now, you know, and that will mean now it's changing. Have you ever encountered like is there maybe like a worst scenario, maybe where someone was like in denial, or someone was like crashing out at some point, or maybe like got really depressed because, you know, I was able to see, I could see things, I could do things by myself, and now I have to, like, you know, rely on certain things, rely on certain people. You know, I have to now learn certain procedures in order for me to be able to survive. Have you ever had that encounter or that case?
I can say most of the new people we get in are in that situation where they feel hopeless.
Yes.
They're just a burden, they can't do anything. And just them walking into my office and finding out I'm blind, it changes everything for them. Even I don't even have to say anything. They just think, well, if she can do something, then
I can do it too.
So just that hope and realizing, but because the people who become visually impaired, they don't know what blind people can do. The people around them know even less.
Yes.
So everyone, including themselves, is telling them, well, your life's over.
Yeah,
too bad. But it's not. So the moment they find out that it's not, and there are options, and there's different ways of living your life, it does give hope.
Yes,
and
true.
I think our support group also plays a big role. So we mix up the members, people who've been visually impaired for a long time, and newly diagnosed people. Okay. And then it provides an opportunity for them to learn from each other. And to just connect. Many people are sitting at home the whole day, every day. They can't go anywhere, they can't use their phone, they've lost contact with their friends, they're not working. Everybody else around them is living their life, and they're just sitting there. Just getting up, getting dressed, and coming to our office and having those meaningful conversations with other people who've been through the same thing.
Yes, I think that literally changes everything. Honestly, I think it gives you that confidence that, you know what, if Loandrie was able to do it, then what can stop me? I mean, you have a master's. I mean, that's really huge for a blind person, because you ask yourself, okay, so certain people might be like, nah. You know, but because you've told us your story, you know, you told us how you went through about it, you didn't allow. I haven't really told myself, and I'm now asking myself, if we were to receive someone, if we were to have a blind person on our premises, how would we go about that? You know, how would we go about that? What do we do exactly?
You ask them what they need. Look, if they come here for the very first time, they don't know the space. if you know your space, for example, your house, I'm sure you can close your eyes and walk around your house because you know where everything is.
True.
You close your eyes and walk into a strange building, you don't know where's the steps, where are the doors, where's the bathroom, where's the light switches. So you can give them a good orientation session about what is where.
Yes.
And then ask them what help do they need. Do they use a computer? Do they need a screen reader on the computer? There's free software for screen readers. Like what help do they need for them to be able to do their job? And it's different for everyone. Not everybody uses Braille.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there's different ways of doing things, and with technology these days, it's so much more is possible.
Okay. I think also technology plays a huge role, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, Braille is the way to go. I thought so. Like honestly, and it's really inspiring to know that technology is also like doing the part, because So I think it's very important that we are able to create that space, a safe space, so that a person feels also comfortable and feels at home. You shouldn't come into a place and feel like I feel like I don't belong here. We also want to ensure that a person feel like they belong.
It's important to remember that it's a person.
Okay.
It's just a person. Vision loss is an experience, not an identity.
Yes.
So that person's not going to walk through your door saying, "Hello, I'm blind."
Okay.
They're going to say, "Hello, I'm SIBO," or "I'm Norsi," or it's a person, and the blindness is just one factor of the person. The rest is the same. They've got good days and bad days, and things they're good at, and things they really need to improve on. And it's a person. The most important thing is to treat them like a person.
Like a person. Okay. And include the disability. Okay. I think that perfectly works. I think even a lot of people at home will attest that yes, we do lack knowledge. We do lack knowledge on how to treat blind people, on how to make them feel comfortable, make them not feel like we are looking at their disability as you're mentioning, but treating them as like they're a person. They are like me. There's nothing really different. So we're truly inspired, and also by the work that you also do at Nkosinathi. It's really inspiring to know that there are phases. The counseling sessions and all of you're able to refer them to certain people who can assist them with that problem. It's really truly inspiring. I think before we close, I'd like you to maybe a short message that you want to give, to people out there who are not informed, just like I was, who are not informed, who want to learn, who want to understand, who want to ensure that and also who have this mindset of that it won't happen to me, because it can literally happen to anyone. What message can you give to those people at home, to community members, to families, to young kids and all of those people? Just as more like a words of like encouragement, and also words of like you're giving them knowledge, you're giving us knowledge. Okay, this is how you go about it. Yes.
I think everybody goes through something, has something. Yes, there's vision loss, but there's also depression, there's financial worries. There are so many concerns and challenges in life, and vision loss is one of them. So if you encounter vision loss, I think you can approach it the same way you approach any other challenge. You take one day at a time.
Yes.
Because none of us know if we're here tomorrow. And tomorrow takes care of itself. Yesterday is gone. You've got no control. You can't change anything that happened yesterday.
Yes, that's true.
All you have is the right now. So if things are really difficult, you just remember you only have right now. And what you do right now matters. You've got a choice what you do.
Yes.
Do you focus on what you have? Do you focus on what you don't have? If you've identified something you don't have, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Because you can do something about it. If you're listening to this, you you now know about Nkosinathi Foundation. We give our services for free.
Yes,
You will
yes,
be welcome to walk through our door to make contact with us. You'll see how we can help you, how we can support you. If you're just curious, you're welcome to sit in on a computer lesson or, one of my previous colleagues said, she likes people who are curious.
Yes.
She doesn't know why curiosity killed the cat.
Kill the
but
cat because
people should be curious. If you don't know something, ask. And many times, visually impaired people, they are more than happy to share how they do things. Oh, how did you do your shopping? Oh, how do you know how to put your pin into the into the keypad? They're happy to share, and because it makes them feel seen. So yes, one day at a time, one moment at a time, and everybody needs somebody. There is nobody who is independent.
True.
It's interdependent. So if you're a person with vision loss and you need help crossing the street, yes, you might need that help, but you are also giving help in some other way, even if it's just listening to somebody. People are so busy these days, there's no time to just listen. So if if you're available and you listen when somebody has an off day, you are meaning a lot to them. If you see they're down and you give them a hug or a word of encouragement, or you make them feel welcome when they walk into your space, you make them feel seen.
Yes, true.
All those things, it's giving back. So you're not a burden, you are giving help in some way.
Yes.
And if you feel you're not, then what are you going to do about it? You just fold your hands.
Yes. So it's actually the little things. Yeah, it's just like giving a hug, support. It's really not that hard, I guess. And I truly believe that the conversation that we have today will really help somebody. It will really change someone's life. And also, can you please share with us where the location of Nkosinathi Foundation, for someone who doesn't know, if you're available in socials or the website? Yes.
Nkosinathi Foundation is in Kirkwood Street, North End. It's 2 streets above Pier 40.
Okay, yes.
It's just past Itembeni in Richmond School. That's a good landmark. So you're welcome to walk through our doors.
Yes.
We do have a Facebook page,
Yes.
Nkosinathi Foundation. You're welcome to reach out on the Facebook page. We've got a traditional phone number.
Okay, yes.
Do you want me to give
Yes,
it?
yes, you can
Okay,
give it.
it's 041 487 1150.
Yes.
And you can WhatsApp me.
Okay.
I'm on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Please don't be a nut job, but
Please.
don't WhatsApp me 2 o'clock in the morning.
Please.
But 076 475 4781. You can WhatsApp me and I'll give you a phone call and we'll see how we can support you.
Yeah. Well, as you guys have heard it, man, thank you so much, Loandrie. It means a lot, and I know that we've been wanting to do this, sit down and talk, and challenges that have been stepping in our way. And I'm finally glad that you got to be here, because I really believe that this is an impactful conversation. It will change someone's life. People will learn, they will have knowledge, And thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and hopefully this conversation will bring some light unto you. It will change something within you. It will provide you with knowledge that maybe you needed. And also, if you are sitting there and you are facing a certain challenge with your eyesight, you're more than welcome. Details have been shared. Please do reach out. Please do call. If you can't go there physically, you can just call, send a WhatsApp to Loandrie, and then you'll be assisted. If you don't understand anything, you don't just sit, and wait until it's worse. Maybe it's something that can be fixed earlier. So please do reach out. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for listening to the conversation. And please don't forget that your views are important, your opinions are also important. Please do, on the comment section, comment what you think about this conversation. If you have any other suggestions, if you want to add on the conversation, you are more than welcome to do so. Please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Till we meet again next time. Bye.